Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries yet again. I'm, as always, glad that you're here with me to share my stories. And here's another. You know I'm bad at previews even though I only loaded them like, what, seconds ago? No, or hours ago. But I do know tonight's topic is basically being a Beverly Hills boy. Yes, I did grow up birth to 8 years of age in Beverly Hills. So, first 7 years, as they say, are like, the first cycle of the most formative years. Well, Beverly Hills, okay, there we go. Now, let's move along, as usual, as I try to, and let's just make it how it happened, what happened, and how it ended. So let's just go right into it. Okay, we all know my mother ad nauseum. Beverly Hills, running Saks Fifth Avenue. The apartment was right behind the department store when I was born. I wasn't born in the department store or in that apartment, God forbid. My mother had a scheduled cesarean and she was knocked out with a radical episiotomy. Anyway, so socialite marries lifeguard actor, well, swimming instructor. So there they are in this apartment with me, and I'm in the full throttle Beverly Hills mid-60s. Shortly thereafter, where I do have memories, was yet another Beverly Hills fourplex, I don't know, 4 minutes away, right across from Beverly Hills High School. I've said this. It was a fourplex that he and my mother moved into with me. There was a very weirdo photographer, well known, above us, and next to us were two of my mother's best friends. They were a gay couple. Oh boy, geez, if you could see the interior of their apartment. But we were tight with them. My mom was tight with everything, within 5 square miles. My dad he just couldn't bear it. I'm sure married to my mother was like being, shoved through a transom while having your teeth pulled. She was no Rebecca Sunnybrook Farm, but he was no saint either. In fact, he always told me his autobiography would be called Sinner or Saint. Okay, so by the time I come around, I'm a photo op, you guys. I was really sort of born to be a lovable, anthropomorphized photo op. So here we are in this fourplex now in Beverly Hills. My dad would be dragged to cocktail parties every now and again, which was like for him walking on hot coals. I've seen the pictures. I have 3 distinct memories of that apartment in Beverly Hills at that time involving my mother, my father, and myself. Very scant memories. This is like, I don't know, I was roughly 4 or 5 years old when they divorced. So, first 5 years, what do you really remember? One, a dead silent breakfast in the dining room. All 3 of us eating. I don't remember a word. I only remember it was really awkward. And chock full of antiques, by the way. Let me just add as a side note, my dad, essentially, God love him, did nothing but buy antiques and hang out with Dennis Hopper at all, while my mother, loved slaving at Saks Fifth Avenue. So, following that memory and a couple of others where my mom and dad got into kind of fisticuffs in my bedroom while I jumped up and down screaming, "Please stop." And then she knocked a sandwich out of his hand. Big mistake. And he chased her down the hall and spanked her. So beyond that, look, if you have any interest in the Joan Crawford story involving Christina, there is some interest perhaps in my story. Here's what I remember about my mother. First of all, I always had nannies, like always. They're the only ones that held me. I had one nanny on the tail end, but 0 to whatever was Sandra. Sandy. Sandra's my stepmother. African-American woman, only one that ever held me, was affectionate with me, talked to me, fed me. So I was with her all the time. And then suddenly, boom, explosion. I don't know what, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, my mom bursts through the door right out of French Vogue. And she's full of presents and bags. I get like 2 boxes of things. Oh, there's this explosion of joy for, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 minutes about, I didn't even open the shit. I just knew it was fabulous because it came from Saks. She flies in, you know, decked out, lashed to heels, and then boom. I don't remember anything else. She's gone. Literally, you guys, I don't remember beyond that really much of my mom. Yes, there were birthday parties. Again, what I remember is being in Sandy's arms while my mother, you know, like table hopped at my birthday, because with every child was some decked out woman, kibitzing with, you know, 3 other decked out women. And then there I am, either with Sandy or blowing out candles with some big techie, you know, panda or whatever. I do also remember that Tina Sinatra's Mach 1 Mustang that she, you know, was generous enough to give my mother, went up in flames one day, you know, for unknown reasons in the garage of said fourplex.